Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Sibelius Sessions. We're here with more Ghost in the Shell. We may finish up this stream. We might not. Oh, we got a shout out. That was like perfect timing for the shout out, dude. Let me know what you want me to say in the chat. Meanwhile, let's listen up to where we left off on the last theme, which is Rise. I haven't heard this in a while, but let's see where we left off, kind of. Before you start, we're already going. I guess we could technically do it again, but what's up? What's the shout out, Jose? We need more anime sword fighters in Smash. Are you trying to get me, like, banned from YouTube? Honestly, I'm fine with the anime sword fighters for the most part. Like, I don't have a problem with it, because it's as long as it's representation from like different franchises, you know. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. What's up? Oh, right. So we're finishing up on that thingy. I literally just like kind of listened to it and like knew exactly what it is. So let's actually listen to what's going on there. The melody is actually the lower harmony, which is interesting. So that, I believe the melody was in the clarinet, yeah. So let's get a half note here, tie it to an eighth note. You're gonna leave everybody just suspended like that? Or is it another thing that just got like flagged for some reason? Oh, you're good. What's up, the gold? What did you need me to do before we started? Worst case scenario, I can cut this part out of the episode. Oh, I need to change the bass and the piano also, but I'll get the melody first. I think it is the F that gets repeated. Yeah, a lot of the time the reason why people get mad at sword fighters is just because they don't know proper spacing. Yeah, it is on the downbeat. Nice little decrescendo there. And that should actually, I mean, I guess let me actually, well, no, I'll revoice them afterwards in a second. Let's make sure that that melody is correct. And if it is, we'll get the harmony and then adjust the chords and stuff as necessary. Da, da, da. Mm-hmm. 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 We rise or die. We rise or die. We rise or die. We rise or die. Right? It's hard with the way that they kind of like fluctuate the pitch. We rise or we rise. That's definitely two of the same. Or, yeah. It's definitely we rise or die. Rise or die. Okay. Let me get the bass, and then I'll figure out the chords. Now I'm paranoid. I shouldn't be, but I am paranoid. So, story time for those of you that haven't been around for long enough. There was one day I thought that the stream was doing terribly. I was like, man, nobody's in the stream, nobody's doing nothing, whatever, all this stuff. And turns out that the way that I have the chat like set up, it ended up glitching out. And sure enough, there was like a lot of people in the chat actually, and everyone was responding. And I was asking questions and stuff. I was like, "Hey guys, so what do you think about this? What do you think about that?" And sure enough, it was like everyone was responding. It's just a matter of like, the chat like glitched out. So ever since then, I like having my phone open for the most part to make sure that I have like a second screen with the chat. So that's where my paranoia comes from. Yeah, the bass line is a little bit different. Your brother is trying to beat my troll level? Oh, that's funny. I'd be curious on trying it. Oh, I need to add a crap ton of bars over here, actually. I don't know about a crap ton, but I definitely got to add some bars. Which, that's a good problem to have. At 100. Okay, but so it is possible to beat. And people have figured out how to beat it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's right here where that rhythm starts. Yeah, so it's just eighth notes the whole time. I was just making sure if I wanted to change it or not, but that's what I'm gonna do. Why the C flat? Are you kidding me, dude? Good. And 1 out of 14, 1,454. So yeah, it's only one person. Do you know who that one person is? Or is it just some random person? That's cool. A lot of people actually played your level. That's pretty neat. Okay, so let me just get rid of this. I know that this chord is wrong. Let me actually give that to the French horn. I think that'll work well. Yeah. Dun. And same thing here. Let's do that. You helped him on a stream? Well, I guess you didn't get your toad thing, or at least I don't think it worked properly, so I'll do that one. Shoutouts to Haneke! There you go. Actual shoutouts. So your brother streams? What does he stream? All right, so let's figure out the chords. Or actually, I should figure out the harmony. Yeah, it's just a sus chord. Okay, cool. Oh. I don't know where I got the brother from. Oops, my bad. Okay, shout out to Haneke, whoever he is. He's a dude. Clearly, you referred to him as a him. I don't know where I got the fact that it was your brother. Or not fact. I'm clearly paying attention more to the arrangement than I am to... For better or for worse. I mean, I should be doing that. So actually, I can copy and paste this. Because it's essentially going to be the same thing, just different harmony. Actually, I'll do the F here. And then I do need the flute to come in. Oh, the alto sax. Ooh, interesting. Sorry, because there is actually a note that I might have to omit, which is fine. It's really like in the background anyways, but we'll see how it works out. Let me see how this is. Oh, you did? Sorry, I just read that now. That's kind of cool. I'll have to check it out. I appreciate the shout out. Oh, I see. There was something I was doing here that I didn't finish. All right, hold on. I got distracted by the fact that there's something here in the alto that I guess I didn't finish doing. Oh, and I think I didn't finish here with the French horn either. I remember now. Yeah, I was trying to do like some pads. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me listen to this for a second. I think the part that I want on the piccolo doesn't happen till later. So I can actually have... Yeah, see right there. That's the part that I want on the piccolo. That part is so cool. Okay, so if I'm gonna do that on the piccolo, then yeah, he has plenty of time to switch. So I'm actually gonna swap some of these parts because it'll make more sense. Because I can give this to the French horn and then give this to the alto sax, which he could actually do it up an octave also. Because then this I can actually have... which makes more sense. I also need this to decrescendo. It's just much comfier on sax, and I think it'll sound better on sax because I can also like take it up if I want to. That I think it is up an octave. Yeah. Yeah, see, that works better on the saxophone. It would have been too high for the French horn if I did it in that register. So I need to figure out. Let me get the drums. Let me keep on kind of layering people in. We're too far ahead. So how is that 8 bars of that thing? Yeah, it's 8. 8, 2, ready, and boom. So it's 8 measures actually. Okay, there we go. 8 measures. And so when do the drummers transition to 4 on the floor? On 5s. So that's here. 5s. So yeah, he goes to 4 on the floor. And I'll add click here. Let me actually do this, which is actually something I don't do often, but I think it's actually going to be a cool effect. Because I'll explain in a second. What they're doing with that wash, that we can kind of do with a cymbal swell, like a cymbal roll. I just would need him to do essentially the same thing twice and then kind of do this sort of shape. Oops. You know, crescendo and decrescendo on the cymbal roll. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. And then just back to 4 on the floor. And then maybe like a back into the verse. All right, let's see how that feels. Should feel better with the drums in there. The click comes in too early, actually. Sorry. There we go. One more time in context. Still need to figure out that bass section and the chords there. But it's coming together. he's gonna make it sound dumb. Yeah, that's cool. That'll be cool when it's actually done. Because it'll be like, you know, kind of just going up and down. It'll sound like waves. It'll be cool. I need to figure out what's going on here, and I need to figure out what I wanted to do here to get into this section. Oh, okay. Flat 7, flat 6, flat 7, 1. Oh, right. This is still the wrong chord. Let me just get rid of this for now. I guess I'll do just 2 octave. That way we set up that. You're doing the Mega Man menu theme right now? Nice. Yeah, you said you were doing the Mega Man 11, right? It's the Mega Man 11 menu theme? Nice. Okay, so then the question is, what voicing do I want for the piano here? Yeah, I need to find time to do more Mega Man. Because I want to do more Mega Man. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to do more of. I want to do more Kirby. I want to do more. Yeah, I want to do more Kirby. I still want to do more Zelda. I want to do more Mario Odyssey specifically because I think Odyssey had great stuff. You're doing the full soundtrack? That's a big undertaking, dude. Kudos and good luck. Yes, I do want to do more Sonic. That's actually true. That's actually legitimately true. I do. The first thing I'm probably going to do is fix what I have of Sonic, which is honestly just Chemical Plant Zone. I do want to do something different with it the same way that I did with Chrono, where I wrote that back in 2015. I wanted to take the time to like rewrite it and kind of like the stuff that I've learned over the years, incorporate some of that stuff in there. So I do want to rewrite it with like a more modern style that like I have now. Because I think it could use some TLC. Not that it's bad. It's just not at the same level, like, which is the same thing that happened with Chrono. I don't think what I had before with Chrono was bad. I think the recording process was very different. We didn't know as much about the recording process and stuff, which is why it sounds very different now. But I definitely think this is the way it should have always sounded. And so I want to do the same thing with Chemical Plant Zone. So that's probably the first thing I would do. But after that, I definitely want to add more sonic. I definitely would love to do Green Hill Zone. I love freaking the Aquatic Zone. The what other one? Marble Zone is great. There's a bunch. There's a lot. Sonic just has a lot of stuff. And even not even just from the original games, like even from some stuff. There's some stuff in Sonic Heroes. Like I know that one's divisive, depending on your pronunciation. It's weird. Some people don't really like that game as much. I had a good time when I played it as a kid, but there's some great music in that game too. In Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure has some great music as well. Like there's great. Sonic is good stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love what they did with Sonic in the Sonic Mania with Green Hill Zone. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Okay, let me get back to this. So I know what the chords are. I just want to see how I want to get into it. So actually, I could keep the same upper structure. So if that's what I was doing before, I can do something like this. Or you know what? Yeah, I'll literally keep the same thing. I do want the same rhythm though. So. And let me actually get the same thing over here. I'm curious on what degree they're going for. I don't think they're doing a full dominant, but they might be. Oops. Yeah, they might be actually doing the minor, but we'll see. I'll find out right now. Yeah, either that or doing the sus. If I had to guess, it's the sus, but I'm going to try the minor right now, just in case. Uh-huh, sus. I think these are good for Green Hill Zone. Yeah, reharms are cool, man. I dabble with them only because sometimes I like. I've realized that sometimes when you try to go too far, sometimes it just sounds better what's actually there than like if you're going too far. But I do stretch harmony pretty often. That I will do. I'll stretch the harmony, like I'll add a bunch of extensions. And just to be clear, so like if for example, if this is, which actually is kind of happening here, but they already naturally are kind of extending the stuff. So like instead of just playing like A flat, B flat, C minor, which is essentially what they're doing, I'm doing like A flat major 9. So like a full B flat sus. So like an C minor 9 like sort of thing, or even minor 11 actually. So it's like the chords have a lot more voices and they get a little bit thicker. Did fish the comment? Oh, you didn't finish the... Oh, okay. All right, I haven't changed this to the sus yet. That might be aggressive, but I want to see what it sounds like. All I see is a bunch of message retracted. All right, let's figure out the left hand. Actually, you know what? I'm curious about that. I think the D natural is pushing too much. Ooh, never mind. It's not pushing. It's pushing just the right amount. In fact, then I will absolutely go for it. What's my favorite anime? Ah, the age-old question. I think okay. The first answer that came to mind was One Piece. I'll put that out there. That was the first answer that came to mind. I do think One Piece has a certain charm to it that it's for me. It's for me. Secondary answer was Steins Gate. Steins Gate I think is very good. It's just awesome storytelling, awesome like character development. Time travel is always cool. Well, no, it's not always cool. That's not true. Time travel can be done very poorly, but they did a very good job with it. Very good show. So I think I would say, depending on the day that you ask me, it'd be one of those two. But I feel like on most days, One Piece is the first one that comes to mind. So I'll have to go with my gut on that one. One Piece would be my call. It actually did it. Sorry. It actually deleted the thing. Whatever, it's fine. So let me, yeah, now that I like what's going on here, let's go ahead and figure out this hand. In fact, I might just keep it simple down here. I mean, that stretch, that C is pretty big. It'd be cool, but I don't know if Jose can actually do it. I think Jose can stretch it a little bit more than me, but that's a harder one to kind of justify. Let's see if that gets too heavy. It's possible that it gets too heavy. I'll do it from farther back so we get a good kind of look into it. No. Sorry. Jose, our pianist. Yeah, I dig this. And then I want to do this actually. Oops. There we go. All right, that should more or less start finalizing the section. No, not the 4Kids version of One Piece. Not at all. Although that is what I grew up with, but no, I watched the sub. And sub is really the only way to watch One Piece, I'm sorry. I will call that one. Oh, what's up, G-Sun? Simple roll. I dig that. I dig it. It's coming along. Let me Control S to make sure we don't lose any of that. What's the shout out, Jose? And G-Sun, hopefully you're doing great as well. But yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited to be back to Ghost in the Shell. Forgot how much I had actually done because we're marathoning Paper Mario to try to finish that up. Oh yeah, that's a different Jose though. That's what you want me to say? Okay. My favorite version of One Piece is the 4Kids dub. Luffy sounds great. No amount of points is worth that. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, hold on. Let's. We're live. We're here. We're chatting. We're talking. Anime dubbing was done very differently in the 90s. It was for everybody that didn't live through it or wants to understand more about it, they were trying to sell something that wasn't common here. Anime wasn't big here. In fact, it still isn't massive, but it's definitely much bigger now than it was back then. So back then, they were trying to make everything seem and sound cooler than it actually is, i.e., and I mean cool in like the way like, you know, like, ooh, we got graffiti in the back, kind of cool, like that street cred that like the 90s kids thought was cool, and now we've grown up and we're like, wow, it was never cool. And anybody that tells you otherwise is lying. They just haven't realized it yet. 90s were not cool. It was not cool. Everything we thought was cool was not cool. Wearing your cap sideways, not cool. All the stuff that we thought was cool, definitely not cool. Wait, what is that? You know I had to... yeah, I know you had to. But anyways, but the point is that yeah, they were trying to purposely like make everybody sound super like like loud and yelling and like whatever, and like they even changed the theme songs a lot of the time because again you have that like rock thing that happens for Naruto, obviously the One Piece rap that's become like infamous now, freaking dreaming. He took a bite of gum, but yeah, you have all that BS that kind of surfaced, and it was literally trying to sell an audience. Same thing like the Bruce Faulconer soundtrack of Dragon Ball. I think we have had this conversation before, but I'll do it again. The Japanese soundtrack is entirely different, and it's absolutely better, and fight me for it. It is better because it fits the show better. Like I love Bruce Faulconer's stuff. Like I love Super Saiyan Vegeta's theme. Like it's all really cool stuff. And Perfect Cell theme is also cool. All of that is cool. It's all cool. But Dragon Ball was never about cool. It was about drama. It was about, you know, coming of age. It's about death. It's about loss. It's about sorrow. There's way more going on behind. It's about culture. It's about like cultures intermingling. It's about so many different things than just badass power-ups and cool fights. That's not what it's about. So I don't think the Bruce Faulconer stuff does it accurate justice. But that's my 2 cents. There we go. You beg to differ? No, it is not about Luciano. No. Let me catch up with the chat. Sorry, I was in a mood. Oh shoot, really? Okay, I appreciate that. Actually, I'm not familiar with the GT theme though. I mean, it's like GT happened and I forgot about it. Well, that's still accurate. For the most part, he cares mostly about fighting. But he absolutely does care about his family. He cares about Chi-Chi. It's like, it's there. It's just very, like, subtle. And he just gets caught up in the moment. I can't blame him. I get caught up in the moment. I should be arranging. Here I am talking to you guys about Dragon Ball. Go away! No, kidding. Don't go away. Please, subscribe, like, hit that like button. It is subtle. It is subtle, but it's there. If you go back and watch some of the stuff, you will notice that it's like he does show like signs and stuff or whatever. Like when he goes into Corrin's tower, and it's like you only in the water is supposed to only reflect like your deepest desires and stuff, or like what your heart truly wants. You're objecting? No, dude. No. So he literally looks into the water and he sees himself fighting Piccolo. He sees Master Roshi and Bulma and his friends, and then in the third one all he sees is Chi-Chi. So in his deepest desires, it reflected Chi-Chi. He was thinking about Chi-Chi. He does think about he does genuinely care, but he also cares about fighting and all the other stuff that he does. Okay, I can also agree with that. He did get worse as he got older. But he does care. You see him in the beginning of Super, and he's trying to make a living. He's like freaking farming and doing stuff. Like, come on, like he's trying the best he can. He was raised until like the age of 14 by himself, practically in the woods. Like, cut him some slack. He doesn't know what it's like to be a father. He doesn't have a good role model for it either. Roshi is the best role model. Roshi's not a great role model, but Roshi is the best role model he has to a father. That actually is true too. I think this pattern needs to loop one more time. So it like sets it up and then it brings it back down. Keep that intensity up and then bring it back down. Oh, right. I actually wanted to kind of like listen to this theme as it's going along, but I'm pretty sure I'm ready to just like copy the verse and toss it on the other end of that. Grandpa Gohan literally wasn't around long enough to raise him. Let's be real. The guy didn't know what a girl was. Like, Grandpa Gohan's great, but he literally just wasn't around, man. Roshi is his real dad. Let's be real. Roshi is Goku's dad. In all terms of, like, you know, father figures. Like, obviously, yeah, Bardock is his dad. I'm not dumb. But in terms of father figure, Roshi's the one that really brought him up. He taught him to read. Like, come on, man. Roshi is definitely his dad. That's also not entirely his fault. If I can actually incorporate a third harmony in the French horn here, so I guess I'm not ready to move on yet. Oh, thanks, Streamlabs. It wasn't working for a while, so I was actually kind of confused on why it wasn't popping up. Yay! Vegeta? Oh no, Vegeta is definitely a better dad than Goku. Like that's for sure. Although. I don't think he's a great father to Trunks. I think he's a fantastic father for Bulla. Because he, like, immediately is like, I'm going to give her the Saiyan name, and I, like, you know, whatever. And he's, like, he, like, cherishes her. Like, but I think, like, Trunks, he's like, hey, go. You're a boy. I feel like he definitely has, like, the Latin dad syndrome, where it's like, if you're a boy, it's like, he's fine. And then if it's a girl, it's like, hey, be careful out there, mi niña. You got to be careful. Don't let people get close to you because you don't know what they want to do to you. Like, you can't have a boyfriend until I tell you to. And it's like super overprotective over the girl. And then the boy is like, go, put it in anywhere. Go. You see a hole, stick it in there. And for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, sorry, ask your parents. Right, exactly. He was still a jerk when he had Trunks. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I think he mellowed out, and he's definitely like a solid father now because he definitely cares. You know, he literally, Goku's like, let's go train, and he's like, no, I gotta be here with my wife. So he turned out all right. Sorry, I'm like analyzing. When you say D5, you're talking about power chord? Like just D, A, and D? And I'm not sure what you mean exactly by A sharp 4. You mean just playing like a fourth? It's just like standard music note theory or whatever that we're taught doesn't cover. We don't do 4. 4 isn't a typical thing. 5 is just typically a power chord. Like, I think just the actual division of it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. Now I see what you're doing. Yeah. So it's a minor chord up here. Okay, I see it. To the F sharp major. D minor 7. Yeah, I didn't realize you were putting in octaves. Like you're like. Now I see it. The way you had wrote it before, it seemed like you were trying to write out a progression, but now I see what you're saying. Yeah. I see it now. I guess it depends on what key you're doing though, because oh, the D sharp. Yeah, okay, so I see. I guess 4 is over here actually. Yeah, that's an E flat major 7 chord. So typically the melody actually. So it's. Yeah, you could do it there. It definitely does work that way. And then C sharp, A sharp, F sharp, D sharp. That's actually a nice spread. I actually have it backwards, but I like this anyways, because it sounds very, very wide. But you actually are saying it this way. Which is pretty too. It's got a sus sound to it. Because it's missing that third there. I'm curious about that third one. Because that would actually give you like a very minor sound, unless that's what you're trying to do. The D, F, G sharp, and C. Which should technically be an A flat, but don't worry about that. I like the resolution of this. The last chord going back to the first one actually sounds really nice. Cool stuff. Sorry, got on a tangent for a second. Are you planning on doing that one soon, or is that one that you already did? Because I'd like to hear it eventually. Nice. All right, I said I was going to try to add another harmony. I don't know if I am or I'm not. Let's listen to it. I don't think there is another third harmony, but I could probably add one. Sorry, I started jamming. I wasn't actually listening to it. That's a good sign, though. Yeah, I don't know if there really is a spot for it. I mean, I can definitely use some sort of common tone or whatever. Let me try it. let's hear it in context, but I think that works. I do want to figure out something for this like little thing here. 100, you madman. I've seen it before. I mean, I don't remember a lot about it, so I guess there's that, but I didn't feel like I needed to add anything else. I'm going to listen to it one more time with full attention, but I don't know if it needs anything else. I think we're officially ready to move on to the next verse. Pretty cool. Nobody's gonna join the heist. Poor Luciano, you're gonna die all alone. Also, please nobody take that out of context. So honestly, I'm actually gonna grab all of this. It all pretty much repeats exactly. So I'm literally going to copy and we just paste all of it. There's obviously things that change, but it's like the fundamental structure is basically the same. Oh, you know what, though? I do actually need 8 bars here. No, I need 6 bars. Because these are the last 2 there, so I need 6. Cool. All right, so let's hear that transition, but it should transition perfectly. Hey, Luciano, it worked! Wait, what happened with Ninja Gaiden? Did I miss something? Oh shoot, Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. Sorry, I missed your comment, Jose. Yeah. I've actually never beaten. I beat the first level. That's literally as far as I've gotten. But I've never played the original. I played it like on emulator stuff. I could do it at the next stream. You know what? I will. I'll start off the stream with it. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, we'll need to do that in a second. Wasn't there? There's 2 players in Ninja Gaiden, right? But it's one of those that like you guys like you have to take turns and stuff. But that might actually be funny to watch. Sorry. Okay, so let me figure out the bass. It's very similar, yeah. I love that stuff, dude. It's so cool. I'm not sure about that, but if it does, I'm down. You guys can also do, oh my god, Ghosts and Goblins. You know what? The new one actually looks pretty cool. Like, I would actually play the new one. That it's got like some weird co-op thing like going on. They showed it off in the direct. That's why I said there's like a lot of little things that they showed off at the direct that I'm like, I can't be entirely mad at. But I do wish there was like more major reveals that they kind of did. But for the most part, I was saying it earlier in the stream, Project Triangles or whatever it's called, Triangle Strategy or something. That looks fantastic. I mean, I thought Octopath originally looked really good, and it seemed like it worked really well. But I'm even more excited for this. In fact, Luciano, I'm curious on what you think about it, just because of the fact that I know that you are like a huge tactics fan or whatever. I need a challenge. I like challenges. Challenges are fun. Next Mario Maker? Well, we had left Mario Maker until like maybe we got more levels and stuff, but sure, I'd be down to do the troll level. I'm down. We could definitely do that the next time we record. We can probably do your troll level. You know, and if anybody else has levels, I'd like to stay away from the troll variety, but I'm down to try at least one. So yeah, it's very similar to this sort of like motif over here. Yeah, I'll definitely find a lot of secrets there. So it's honestly this sort of rhythm. Where is it? Yes. And then it does change, but I'm gonna do that for a second just to make sure it works. Yeah, we don't have to do it in co-op. That's fine. Not a troll level, dude. Troll levels would be way too difficult, I think, in co-op. So that's a good point. So when does it actually change? I think it just changed on the last two bars there. What is that? There's one note that I'm missing. That's what it is. And so this should absolutely repeat exactly the 8 bars. Same thing with the drums. So easy. Nice. And actually, the rest of us also repeat exactly, pretty much. Except for the last 2 bars, so I will do this. And that's when the Piccolo stuff will come in. I don't have anything written for Alto. Oh, no, I do, but... You got time to switch. That's fine. Yeah. Sorry, I feel like I learn more and more about anime music every time I tune into your streams, lol. Good, I'm glad. It's supposed to hopefully be at least somewhat educational, but also fun, ideally. I could also, in theory, have the piano do it. But I kind of want to see if maybe I can have Piccolo do it. Let me see. So what exactly is it? So it's... No. Right? One more time. Yeah, more or less. It just sounds like it's like, because it's sliding in and out, that it's not actually a B flat. So... Hey, Luciano, you can't half hole on Piccolo, can you? Are there open hole Piccolos? There's not open hole Piccolos. Because you could half hole on the flute. Maybe that's what we want to do. Wait, why sad? Move every time in an extremely busy schedule. Teach me about the overlays. Wait, why are you sad, Jose? Oh, well, so if you're actually curious about that, I mentioned it earlier. That's essentially the stream boss. I'm trying my best to conceptualize it in my head, but essentially, I'm the boss right now, so I can do whatever I want. But if you donate, it'll actually go down, and you'll kick out some of the health. I don't know if you can use loyalty points for it. I'm trying to think to iron those situations out. But I know for sure if you did donate, you can take out some of that health bar. And if you take out the health bar, you will now be the boss. And so I guess I'm trying to figure out how to exactly figure out those terms, because, like, again, eventually when we move to a more episodic thing, there will be more breaks in between the stream. So what we were thinking about is, like, during those breaks, whoever is the current boss can tell me essentially what to do in the next segment. We can maybe, like, again, play Ninja Gaiden for a little while, take a break from the music, and then get back into the writing of things. But there will be more breaks in between each stuff when it becomes more of an episodic thing. I'm gonna finish up here because of the same, like, format, so I'll probably finish it like as we've been doing it so far in the long stream format. But Sibelius Sessions is gonna, like, the live part of it is gonna be the same, but the upload will be shorter, kind of like episodic sort of things. Oh, you just wanted to hear it? Okay, good. The only boss is Dio. He's not even here anymore. He's like barely here. It's cold, that's why. But yeah, I think $20 will take him out. So it's something like that. But yeah, sure. The overlays, I mean, I'm messing with the stuff. In fact, the thing on this side right here, that's a little tip jar too. And I won't say what happens, but if you donate, something will happen. It's not that crazy, but something will happen. Even $1, it'll make something happen. Both here and here, wherever those guys are. It's because, like, my camera is inverted from this. So it's just other incentives to donate and other incentives to, like, and things just to, like, mess around with the chat. So we're trying different formulas. Oh, right. Is it high enough to do it on flute? Because you can definitely half hole on flute. I'll explain half holing in a second. I guess I will do it on flute. It makes more sense on flute because you can half hole on flute. I don't think you can half hole on Piccolo. I think Luciano left because he hasn't confirmed. For anybody asking about half holing, and this goes for any arrangers out there and any stuff like that or whatever, some flutes have open holes, and when you do, you can half hole, so it'll change the pitch. So what I'm doing is I'm covering the holes, and then I'm gonna let my fingers uncover the holes. And that'll change the pitch. So that's how I'm able to do that. It's much harder going down. It's easier to half hole up. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of a cool effect, actually. Do you use a plug on the G? Because there's people that use the plug on the G. I actually don't know the answer to that question. I should know. I'm arranging for you, so I should know. Because if you use the plug, that actually might make the half holing also more difficult. Ah. All right, you're taking off the plug for this one. Here, even I'll even write it in. Oh, well, this one's inline. Mine is inline. But then again, my flute sucks, so don't even look at my flute. All right, so regardless, I do need you to change to flute. I think it'll be better than having to lip bend on the piccolo. I can't spell. There you go. In case you forget. To flute with no plugs. Where'd it go? I lost it. There we go. Can I just scoot this? No, it's not going to let me. So I'll just boom, and then I have to write back to alto sax over here. I seriously can't type today, dude. I feel bad for Trunks. Gets his whole universe decided. Yeah, pretty much. Welcome to time travel and alternate universes. Sorry. Why does it say two alto sax? It's two flute. So let's write this thing. And here, I'll give you the better angle there. Oh, it didn't change the angle? What? Hold on. There we go. That way everyone can see all this high octane action going on right now. Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. One, two, so it's actually on 2. My bad. Oh shoot! Curono. Well, thanks to Curono.
Love the Chrono medley. Great job.
I don't know who that is, but thank you. Holy crap. Obviously somebody that's watched our 8-bit play stuff. That's funny. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you so much, man. Or lady. And then this is an actual gliss, and I'll actually write it out. I don't use this often, but I am going to use that gliss. Oh, I'm going to use this gliss. So that way he can distinguish the difference between this one and this one. Why rock so strong? Dude, the rock has its place. It's useful. It does its thing, but it's not OP, dude. Again, Fighter Z. Oops. There you go. And then nerf rock. Nah. They're not going to do that. If they didn't nerf UI Goku, why the hell would they care about the goddamn rock? Yeah, Luciano, it still eludes us. We still, I thought this would be the one. We still don't have one where you play all of your doubles yet. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I totally forgot about it. Yay, we got the little fire flowers in the jar. Wait, hold on. In the jar. Yay, little fire flowers. Yeah, that's the little tip jar. So if anybody wants to find out what other things you can toss in the tip jar, you could do that. But thank you again, Q Rono. He is one with the Q. Not that Q, different Q. Good Q, not the bad Q, the good Q. The funny thing is that depending on that context, nobody will know which one I'm talking about. As long as I say it that way, nobody will know what my political affiliations are. I can say anything I want. That's the fun part about messing with Q. I can say anything I want. I can say sponsored by Q, and it could literally mean nothing. Oh, right. Sorry. Shout out. Nerf rock. Nerf rock, please. It's too strong as strong as UI Goku. Okay. Nerf rock. The rock is as strong as UI Goku. It needs to be nerfed. There you go. That's what you want. Demanded. Bandai Namco, who's totally listening in on this like live stream at this very moment, nerf it. Nerf it. We will find you. I mean, it's your points, dude. You can choose to use your points however you wish. Why is it stopping playing this D? Whatever. I won't worry too much about it. Wait, where did that note go? I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I think I know when I copied stuff over. Wait, does that mean it was missing over here too? Oh yeah, it is. Why? Glad I noticed that. So before we go on, which is actually cool, we're getting on to the next pre-chorus, going into the next verse. It's actually coming along pretty quickly, like I mentioned. How are we doing on time? Dude, we got plenty of time. We actually might finish today. We'll find out. Yeah, I know. Because you guessed the thing. I'm going to probably do that more often because it'll entice people to kind of be there in the beginning of the stream. Is like whoever like guesses the song in the intro gets free points. I need to figure out other ways to do that. Let me actually figure out what I want to do for chords for the piano. But I kind of like the piano not being in. In fact, no. That's what we're gonna do. Do they just hold that chord? Yeah, so yeah, but I like the dupe being on the top, so I will do it this way. Is there a better voicing for that? I want it to be nice and crunchy. You know what I'm saying? You cultured, maybe? Is that caveman speak? Yeah, see, that's when that A natural comes in, it's totally like, okay, hold on. So what if I did like... And then there's that like F sus sort of sound. No, because he plays the A natural. It can't be that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out exactly. Ayla, not Ayla. I actually, honestly, that was not a gimmick. That was just like legit. Like it just happened, and it became a bit or whatever. Me have no idea why me speak like caveman. I can't pronounce that. My caveman isn't good enough to pronounce that. I could also just keep like the same bass and just kind of change the chord. I think that's what I'll do. Isla, not Ayla. Ayla, not Isla. I also finally saw the episode and I remembered that I was like, oh yeah. Well, actually, I guess spoiler alerts. I forget my voice. Whoop-de-frickin-do. I forgot what I did for Kino, but yeah, I saw it and I was like, holy crap, I literally just cried the whole time. I was like, Kino weak. It was pretty funny. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I gotta remind myself while we're playing Chrono. But they're mostly voices. Because I need to remember where Luca is. And I forgot my Luca voice again. Because that's not it. At least it doesn't sound like it. But it's hard to tell with the headphones on. think I got the voicings though. If I said I had the voicings, then I should do them. Where's the why? There it is. All right, so easy. Left hand is just C and G. One, two, three, four, five, six, and then we got the. We do forget our voices pretty much every episode. And then so over here we got. More or less that. Let's hear it in context. This theme is so cool, dude. I need to actually figure out what's going to happen for that one, but I'm not sure yet. I know that's the next real goal, but, you know. Woo! I wasn't ready. That's so cool, dude. I love that. Yeah, the only reason why that works is because they stretch that harmony there. It's not just a C minor, because the whole thing is just kind of like C minor-ish. It's that natural 13, and it's the ninth that really makes that work well. Oh, hi, Matt. Okay, hold on. Are you... Okay. Okay, let's get one thing right about me. You guys clearly don't know me well enough yet. I have one... No, I lied, I don't. That's not true. I'm human. But for the most part, I have one emotion, and it's turned up to 11. That's all it is. That's me 90% of the time. If things are weird, I'm like lower energy. That's why I said that. I felt you know, I don't want to get too personal about it, but I definitely wasn't in my right mindset or whatever the past few like streams, and like for a while working on Chrono and stuff. Like I wasn't in the right headspace. But like this isn't me being like over exaggerated. This is like the normalcy for me. That's just where I'm at. I genuinely wasn't ready. I knew I liked the voicings, but I didn't hear them in context yet. And when I heard them in context, it was cool. Yeah, loud at all times. Yeah, exactly. It's one. That's it. It doesn't come down. Is it you either meet me up there or you stay where you're at, but I'm not coming down. That's a hard one. Now, the one thing is I do want a voicing that leads better. See, this one should lead better into this lower. So maybe... Just kind of moving in block chords. Panicking, finally writing the meme, the myth, 1,000 fan. I have like the groundworks of it. I just haven't actually like put it pen to paper, and I'm still debating whether I should do it on stream, or if I should do that privately so that nobody has any clue what's going into it. Because I feel like that would be a good one. But I mean, I don't know how much time I would realistically have outside of streams to be able to arrange. What do you mean no? Like do it on stream or not? Right. I think it should be a nice surprise. Right. I don't think I should do it on stream, but Are you saying no, I should do it on stream, or no, it should spoiler free? Right. That's what I think. I think it's like I'll just have to do that as a special thing and like outside of the Sibelius sessions. That way no one has any clue what's going into it. Except for me, pretty much. Oh, and the musicians when they eventually play it. But even then, they probably won't know anything until it's actually written. That's how it was with 500 Fan, and it was pretty funny. Yeah, it's my bad that it's taken that long. But I do think for sure 1,000 Fan will happen when we get to the subs. I just don't know if there's like anything extra, because I feel like 1,000 is a pretty solid number. I feel like 1,000 Fan. I don't like this voicing. Is that better? I'm still iffy on it. Wait, A natural. Let me check. I might have copy and pasted over something I didn't need to over here. Oh, right, there was no bass. Let me check what the actual thing is. It might be a 5-chord, and that's why I'm like hearing it weird. It does sound like it's kind of like a 5-chord sort of situation, so I think that's why it's bothering me, because it should be a different chord. Where is it? Did I pass it? Yeah, it's here. Oops. Better. Can we get the pizza theme from Spider-Man? You know, I actually have a soft spot in my heart for that game. It's a great beat 'em up. And it actually it really revolutionized kind of like the way some of those like open world games should be, or like sandbox open world, whatever you want to call it. Should be good to move on to the pre-chorus now. Glover is actually cool. Oh, actually, I will say there are a few other things that actually do attack the boss. I think subscribers do also, donations do, but I think there's a way to add loyalty points, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I wasn't able to set it up. I didn't see it in the settings, but maybe there is a way to set it up. But for sure, if there were more subscribers, that would also like knock it down. So you know, create ghost accounts. No, I'm joking. Let me check if there's anything different in the pre-chorus here. Is that harmony in the first time? It might not be. It's not. The higher harmony isn't there. At least 2 hours long. Oh my god. So I actually need Luciano to come in a bit sooner. Let me see if I can swap this out. I need this gone. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. So it would be here. Yeah, alto saxophone. Thanks, YouTube. I know that I'm live. YouTube just sent me an email being like, hey, you know that 8-bit wave is live? And I'm like, yeah, I know. Thanks, YouTube. Right? Is that correct? Oh, yeah, it happens there. Sorry. Sorry, I missed that comment. Can we at least get a bit of a big green dub? Ask your sister. No, I don't think we'll do that. Although maybe as a meme. But I don't think so. I'll leave that one, but I'll let her go up. There's a lot of cool stuff here. I'm hearing other harmonies, but I'm like, I want to hear what they did first. Yeah, that third harmony is in there already. So Oh, right. And so now we do have to listen to the chorus because they do layer on. Oh, the drums change too. Or is that just that effect for like that 1 second? No, it's just an effect for that 1 second. So we're good. That's the part that I'm excited to get to. I actually don't think they change a lot in the chorus, so I'm just gonna give it like kind of like a blind listen of like and see if there was anything that I heard that's different. But I'm pretty sure it's about the same. Go big or go home. Oh, sorry for your loss. Yeah, I don't know if it really changed anything in the chorus too much. Is there anything I want to add? Actually, no, there is something I want there. It happens to be the best of us. This is sounding amazing, but dude, yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm gonna add some alto arpeggio. There are some minor arpeggiations happening in the background, but I think I want to bring those out, and so I'm gonna probably give them to the alto because the alto isn't doing too much here in the chorus, and I think that'll help again add another layer on top of like the complexity of it. Instead of like these whole notes are like here. Actually, you know what? The tenor doesn't come in later. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna add it in the tenor. That's kind of the general pattern that they're doing. So what chord did I decide here? So here it is. Oh, I did like an F, like. It's like a sus thing, is what I'm doing. Oh, it's trying to limit your addiction. Let's see how this sounds. Oops, not what I want. Actually, is what I want. I press Command Control S. That's always what I want. Let's move that here. No, I wanted to go back down. Something like that, maybe? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I dig it. No, I didn't. Should I? What does that mean? I haven't seen it, no. I don't Netflix very often. If I Netflix, it's usually because of Jackie. Jackie will just be like, hey, let's watch the Queen's Gambit. And I'm like, okay, fine, we'll watch the Queen's Gambit. It was fine. It was fine. I think it's like overhyped. It's very good, but it's overhyped. But it's good. It's good. It's solid. She loves it, though. I feel like we don't typically get on the whole Queen's Gambit thing. Yeah. There is obviously delay. That's fine. Anyways, so yeah, Jackie got me into the Queen's Gambit. We watched it or whatever. It's like I think the first episode was great. Second episode trailed off. Then it was okay, and then a character comes back on the last two episodes, and then those were solid. I feel like the middle is kind of like not fluffed. It's like necessary, but it's just I don't know. I feel like it loses a lot of steam for me, personally. But great show. I do recommend it. It's worth a watch. And then so yeah, I wanna continue that pattern. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, I have to come in on the third measure, so I'll just do 2 measures. And let's keep this. Okay. G-Sun, let me know what you want. What you want me to say in my Toad voice. I'll read the next message as best as I can, as written. Is it as overhyped as My Hero? No, I don't think it's as overhyped as My Hero. I think it does deserve its credit. On your chess club day? Yes, it did actually. It did. I actually was like, man, in fact, Jackie and I did play chess right afterwards. When we finished the series, we were like, you know what, let's play some chess. So it's kind of cool. In fact, Jackie actually went the extra mile. Jackie totally was like, oh, I want to buy one of those little clocks where you just like... I'm like, Jackie, we don't play that fast. We would like that clock would be ticking forever. It's not like it would really matter. I'm eagerly awaiting your message. Actually, I should do this. Check 1, 1, 2, 2. Toad, Toad. I'm Toad. Hi, I'm Toad. Okay, kind of got it. I think. 6 move win in chess. I know a 4 move. I think, but it's like very situational. They're 4 or 3, something like that. Do-do-do-dam. Holy crap. You guys are going fast today. That's awesome. Shut up, Toad. That's funny. It didn't post it? Why? Try again. I want you to get your points worth. Yeah, but I never did the thingy. Go check out the Limit Breakers' latest cover, Route 216 video, which has Jose Veliz in it, our pianist. Pianist! I feel like it needs to be higher. Pianist! The exclamation point, yeah, you have to like flip it. Exclamation redeem Toad. And while you're there, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video too. The funny thing is, I do think my Toad impression is actually going to get better and better as it goes along. Oh, hold on a second. I don't want to be in unison anymore. We're done being in unison. Actually, if I even wanted to do in unison, I would actually leave it on the alto so that way I can continue the arpeggiation. Oh, well, yeah, they don't have the harmony, so you know what? I will do that. Where's the... Oh, okay. All right, here we go. I will say, I wonder if it'll stop hurting my throat at some point, because I don't know if that one's going to happen or not. I lost it again. Here it is. Because this can easily be in the alto. So you should know the drill, the gold. And if anybody out there is watching and wants to be a part of all these shenanigans that go happening in the chat and stuff, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 4 is when we typically leave stream live. Shameless plug, over. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, right. There, easy. So this is the D half diminished. Okay, so... And this is the G sus going into the... Yeah, okay, yeah. B. A, so, okay. I do have a B flat in there, so yeah. All right, the gold, still waiting on your message. the suspense. I want to grab these like sobel dable doodle dapple. What did I do? Where did this note go? Why does that keep happening?
Banger alert. Banger alert. This is not a drill. Banger alert.
I think this is going to be really cool, actually, yeah. I'm stretching the harmony a little too much here. This shirt. Hold on. It is a pretty cool shirt. Yeah, and it's got like yeah, so there it is. It's kind of cool. I dig it. I think my sister got it for me. Yvette, if you're still in the chat, I don't know where you got it, but I think Yvette got it for me as like a present at some point. Here's another thing about me. I rarely shop for my own clothes. I just get gifts from people, which is nice. You know, I have a loving family and loving friends and stuff, and so that's pretty much where most people will dress me. Yeah, the sleeve is actually what I like a lot too. I actually wish it had like a fire flower on this side or not, but it doesn't. I think, yeah, I've had this for years. I do think it's JCPenney. That sounds about right, but I just didn't want to misrepresent or whatever. Actually, if I'm gonna do there, I should come down. And then we have that G. Oh, and that's also the other thing. I didn't actually do the C. G, C, F. I'm dumb. So that's A, D, G. D. G. The gold. We're still waiting. What shout out do you want? What's your shout out? What do you want me to say? In my Toad voice. I want you to use your points, like get your reward if you use your points. Yeah, the thing I like most about the shirt, actually, I think is like the kanji. I've been into like the whole kanji thing. I'm still not happy with this. These two. The rest of it is great. This is where I'm not happy. I think it's too close to like the melody that it's clashing in a weird way. I'm sure you can find it if you scour far enough. Like you probably find it. E natural is too harsh up here. And it doesn't actually happen until the next measure, so. Let's work backwards. That worked last time. Sometimes working backwards is better. Okay, so I like this. Try that G natural there, the E natural there. Nope, I still don't like it. Okay. I don't mind this. So then my problem is literally these 4/8 notes. I think that works. Let me hear this. This will probably solidify what I'm feeling, or it'll help me fine tune it. Okay, there we go. It finally came out. Good. The gold! I'm going to truly go to flat this stream and check out my friend Gold in 30 minutes. If I don't, I will eat a bar of soap as my punishment, so I can't stop forgetting my words. In 30 minutes, you got it. That's actually perfect. I will do that. I have a timer set for 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, I will go do that. Because regardless, I'll probably have to leave shortly afterwards, so that's actually perfect. I'll do that right at the end of the stream, and then we'll end off with that. So you got it, dude. And then we get into the rock thing. Only problem with this whole arpeggiation thing is that when it ducks out, it feels like it wants to continue, and I'm sad that it's gone. Sorry, as much fun as we're having, you do have to remember that this is technically work for me. So I do have to like keep up with what I'm doing. So I do apologize. It's not like I'm trying to ignore you or anything, but yeah, I do have to do certain stuff. But that's why now I have a timer. Here it is. It's like I will be honest. Let me also be clear. I do whatchamacallit? I do the air quotes only because it's like it's the whole dumb thing where it's like, oh, if you have fun at work, then it's never really a job. So it's like I do have fun doing this. So it's like I I don't 100% consider it work, but at the end of the day, it is work. It's 100% true. I was watching Ludwig the other day, and he was giving tips to streamers and stuff or whatever. And so he specifically mentioned that it's like it's 100% work. He puts like a stupid amount of hours into like all the editing and all the stuff, which I do the same. And I'm sure everybody else does. If you're on this platform, you're used to like video editing, you're used to like the whole kit and caboodle, how to set up a camera, all those things. It does take time. So 100%, there's a lot of time going into it. So it's not that it's not work. It's just it's fun to do. So I don't consider it work all the time, but it's 100% work. Like I am. Again, I'm skipping meals and doing stuff or whatever. Again, I woke up at 6:30. I've been working on the new stream layout. So I was in After Effects before this. I was in Photoshop as well. We were planning out a bunch of stuff. Me and Luciano actually got on Discord together, and we were planning out some of like the new layout stuff. There's a few more little changes that we're like thinking about. All that planning. There's a lot of work that actually does go into it. So I don't want to belittle that, but it's just that for me, I'm having a lot of fun, and it's great to have all these people in the chat and all this stuff. So that's the reason why I use the air quotes. But I don't want to belittle the amount of work that actually does go into play. So I am going to clarify about that. Big Green, let that child alone. Yeah. No, I know I'm not the only one. In fact, that's what makes it better. I like knowing that it's like if I'm up at 3 a.m. pulling an all-nighter, there's somebody somewhere out there that's doing the same thing. In fact, that's one of the things that I hated living about Jacksonville. In fact, I will also, here we go, story time again. I personally, I didn't like that about when I lived in Jacksonville. I lived in Jacksonville for a while when I was studying for my music ed degree, and I hated that about the city, because Dr. Simmons, shout out to Dr. Simmons if she's ever watching this. Dr. Simmons said it best. She came from Chicago, which is even a bigger city than Miami. But she came to Jacksonville from Chicago, and she mentioned that she was just like, Jacksonville feels weird because it just feels like a giant suburb. That's really what it feels like. So the problem with that is that it's like everything closes at 9 p.m. Everything closes early. People go to sleep early. There's really no nightlife or anything. And I'm not saying like partying and clubbing and stuff or whatever, but just in general, like nobody's out at night because there's nothing to do. Everything's closed. Versus in Miami, it's like if you go to like some bakery across the street, it's open 24 hours. So you can go get some cafe and get some like, food at like 3 a.m. and you can do all those things. And it's like there are people there. And you go out in the roads and it's not a ghost town. It's like people are still, now granted right now because of the pandemic and stuff, it's a little bit different. But for the most part, things are open and it's like there's always something happening. So that feeling I think is awesome. Because I know if I'm up at 2 a.m., again, somebody out there is working harder than I am. And if somebody's out there doing it, then I can keep on hustling through. So that's kind of like the thing that I love about the city life, about like the nightlife and stuff like that. It's like it always just feels like there's somebody out there that's working and doing the same thing. Whatever you're going through, there's somebody going through it with you. So you're not alone in like being the only person awake at 3 a.m. So that's the one thing that I couldn't stand that about Jacksonville. And it's great. It's not a bad town. I did enjoy my time there, but that's one of the things that I didn't like while I was there. So story time over. Back to the arrangement. See, it keeps doing that. I need to double check that. There's actually a key command that's messed up because, that's not what I want. Because it's not supposed to do that, but it is deleting that note. It has to do with the keyboard shortcuts I have set up. Okay, well, here's a thought. There's no reason that I can't have the alto. The alto can definitely do this instead of these whole notes with the French horn, and that way I can continue doing the arpeggiation. Right here, yeah, perfect. And then same thing here, yeah, I can definitely have Luciano take this over so I can do the arpeggiation. This happens on the and of 2, so perfect. So I need this measure. And I think it's just 2 measures because of the fact that I do need the harmony afterwards. Do 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 dum. Okay, so I actually am free. Does the harmony change there? No, it's the same thing. Just the drums change and then the groove changes, obviously, into that like rock thing. So then I think that'll work. I want to find a higher harmony here. Because now it makes sense. Is that too heavy? It might be too heavy. It's hard with the harmony above the melody. I don't know if I actually like that. What if I did take it down? That does work. And then obviously we'd get into the rock thing. Let's hear it in context. And actually pretty legit in context. Sure, I'll do it from here. I love those fourths, dude. They're so good. Timer says 14 minutes left. That change in color is actually going to be really pretty. The MIDI doesn't do a good job of changing that color, but the MIDI is not doing this song justice. Like, I don't think anybody except for myself knows what's actually happening during this whole theme, so you just have to trust me. It's gonna be cool as hell. Oof, and that's gonna be so cool, dude. sorry, one quick thing. Perfect. Sorry to interrupt the mood. Here we go. Absolutely necessary, though. Here we go. Yeah, that's it for the rock thing. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay. All right, so I think that's actually where we're going to end it for today. We got a good chunk done. This theme's kind of coming along. All the stuff is actually going pretty smoothly. We might actually finish the theme the next session, which is the reason why I'm kind of like cutting it off here. It doesn't really make sense to kind of go on a little bit longer. So we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. There's a bunch of links to our socials in the description. Make sure you follow us there on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. We're trying to be more active on Twitter, so that's actually been an interesting one. But definitely keep it together with 8-Bit Wave. This is Joe Paz signing out from an episode of Sibelius Sessions. See you next time.
支えてくれる人たちに日頃の思いを込めたラプソディ Appreciation な気持ちを届け